think of how far flung we have come and how afar we have to go. Along with multifarious struggles and triumphs, there is much more to thrive and much more to show. Let's rejoice the majestic journey this establishment had up to now. Let's raise a toast to make it even better. Good evening to one and all present here, our respected dignitaries, well-acclaimed guests, and of course, our treasured invitees. How lovely is this day, and so does the ambience and aura surrounding it. Soon, the colors of this merriment will unfold and will transport us to another world. We are all joined together as a family to reveal the addition of another milestone of our accomplishment in the history of Mr. Abdullah. It is a mark of our undying tradition to involve the Almighty at the beginning of an important event. Like a philosopher once said, the function of a prayer is not to influence God, but rather to change the nature of the one who prays. We request your kind attention as we now play an audio of prayer.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdina as-sirata al-mustaqim, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Thank you, everyone. That was a holy and elegant beginning of this evening. The theme of this event, the journey of Abdullah, is a concept of pulsating and appreciating the instincts and acts of the brilliant and talented Abdullah Al Ruqaishi. Now, I call upon an extraordinary personality who does not need introduction at all, a noble lady with a character of great heights, a prophecy of distinctness who has made our society proud and with all the great endeavors taken over time. Mrs. Gayatri Narasimhan, to take us around the wheel of fortune of Abdullah's journey.
Respected His Excellency Tahir Salim Al-Amri, the Executive President, Central Bank of Oman, Dr. Baby Sam Samuel, Chairman of Board of Directors of Indian Schools, Mr. Kalfan Al-Mahazi, President, Knowledge Oman, and other honorable and esteemed dignitaries and my dear friends. A happy and warm evening to each and every one of you present here. On this joyous occasion, our deepest and heartfelt gratitude to His Majesty Sultan Qaboos bin Said for his benevolence and grace, without which this would not have been possible. Pray God for his health and long life. Honestly, I don't have words to express my sincere gratitude to every one of you present here. This event looks apparently like a very small event, opening of a small shop in one corner of Muscat city, but the message, the powerful message it makes is very important. It has the potential to change for the better the lives of so many in the years to come. I would like to quickly trace the journey. It was Dr. Baby Sam Samuel sir who sowed this idea. He requested me to integrate at least one child with special needs into the society. At the same time, I met Abdullah's mother who wanted to give a dignified life to the child, and our journey started. But we had no clues about the formalities of the opening of a shop. Though we finished our vocational training for almost 2.5 years, when it came to the opening of his shop, we absolutely had no clues at all. At that time, I met my Facebook friend, Mr. Tarak Al Kaburi sir. I hope he's here. Tarak Al Kaburi sir. He introduced me to several eminent people who are present here to get their support. Whenever we came across hurdles, I used to be very upset. I would get very upset. But he would say, he would encourage me and give me that moral support. Without him, this project would not have been possible. As we decided to inaugurate the shop before the holy month of Ramadan, in the first week of May, it was a big challenge to get the interiors done. Through a friend, Miss Ludin, we came across SD Designs. They asked 5 to 6 weeks to complete this project, but we had only 10 to 15 days. Hardly 10 days, I would say. I won't even say 15 days. When they knew the importance, they took up the challenge, and you can see the result of this shop. Full credit to Mr. Rahid, the architect, and his team. Not only that, they understood the financial constraints. They undertook this whole process of doing the interiors for just cost price without any profit. Like this, so many people and so many organizations have come forward in helping us. Then we decided to have a reasonably grand inaugural. We decided to approach His Excellency, the Executive President, Central Bank of Oman. In spite of his hectic schedule, travel commitments, I should also mention with a very short notice which we gave, he met us with his team and agreed to inaugurate the shop. He did not hesitate for a second that this is only a small shop. He immediately understood the cost and was asking what other support we need from them. It was very encouraging for us, Your Excellency. Thank you so much. This venture is the dream of two women, mother of Abdullah and me. We wanted Abdullah to be independent and have a life with dignity. But how is this possible? It's not the effort of just two of us. That's not possible. It's always a team effort, as Tariq Kaburi sir says always. 4 forces has to join hands in this endeavor. First, the child's parents, who should explore and what are the opportunities available for the child, and they should knock each and every door. They cannot leave any opportunities left for the child. Abdullah's mother relentlessly knocked at every door. When we met, we decided to secure the life of Abdullah by providing him an occupation to lead a dignified life. Abdullah was going to an Indian school already. It was a big challenge for the mother to bring him to my house for vocational training all the way from Al Hail to Ruby, that's where I stay, for the past 2.5 years, but she never gave up. Thank you, ma'am. Next, the siblings, who should understand, support and ensure that this venture is carried forward. Suhaila, sister of Abdullah, has also learned the making of all the products which Abdullah makes to ensure that that's there to support him. Brothers of Abdullah have already been very understanding and have been providing their support too. Third is the role of a teacher who should bring out the best in the child by studying his or her potential and train the child accordingly. And now what is the fourth force? I'll come back to that at the end. Apart from these 4 forces, we have one more aspect which was a success for this project. That is the hard work of Abdullah. Different vocations were taught to him. Vocational training is not just making of products. It's not just making the final product or final achievement. There are so many things involved in this. This improves the motor skills. This improves the social communication skills, eye-hand coordination, and many more skills it develops. So this is what we look forward in the vocational training, and not just merely making the product. And Abdullah was excellent in each and every step, and he learned with full dedication. And now you can see the result where his products are with complete professional and perfectionist he is. And now I have to come to the 4th and equally important force which I mentioned. It is the society, the cream of which is present here already. Collectively, all of you have provided every assistance possible, have given immense encouragement and pledged future support to ensure that this venture is successful and is sustainable. Among the four forces I mentioned, if one is absent, it will be very difficult to achieve the desired outcome. We have here today very select, distinguished and eminent people who have worked hard, tasted success and risen to great heights. You have the power to make positive changes. I also request all of you to use your power for the cause of these children also. I have one more request. Please carry this message, the journey and success of Abdullah, to your family, friends and to the society. Spread the message that adversities can be overcome. Request them to lend a hand in whatever way possible to make a better world for these children. The world needs more such journeys. Once again, my heartfelt gratitude and thanks to each and every one of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, madam. It is a pleasure to have your support with us always. I'm profusely elated to take an opportunity to welcome His Excellency, Mr. Tahir Salim Al Amri, Executive President of Central Bank of Oman, an accounting, treasury and finance professional. His Excellency Tahir Salim Al Amri has a vast and notable experience and demonstrated track record in all aspects of treasury and finance functions. He has served as a board member of a number of private and public entities with multi-million turnovers for a variety of businesses, from a leading local bank to sovereign wealth funds, shipping and oil gas industry. He played significant roles in negotiating financing agreements, writing of articles of association, technical licensing and construction contracts, oil and gas upstream agreements, shareholders agreements, shipping contracts, establishing credit policies and procedures and audit committees. After taking over the prestigious position as Executive President of Central Bank of Oman, His Excellency has embarked on a journey to infuse fresh thoughts and adopt new strategies in tune with the changing landscape of the banking and finance industry. On behalf of our team, we thank you, sir, for providing your gracious presence to join us today to enhance our joy. I'm highly privileged and honored to welcome Dr. Baby Sam Samuel, Chairman, Board of Directors, Indian Schools in Sultanate of Oman. He has been instrumental in spearheading various reforms in the educational area in the Indian schools in Oman. He has been associated with the Indian school system since 2016. He is also the director of renowned organization Knowledge Oman and is an advisory committee member for higher education institutes in Oman. Professionally, he is an award-winning business consultant specializing in turnaround management, business mentoring, and strategic consultancy. He is the general manager of Intertech organization, mentor for few companies such as Trifall Advertising, and business advisor for few startups. Armed with a PhD in entrepreneurship, Dr. Baby Sam Samuel is also a proponent of entrepreneurship within the region and in India. A hearty welcome to you, sir. It is an honor to introduce our next guest, Mr. Kalfan Al-Mahrizi, the President of Knowledge Oman. Knowledge Oman is a leading community platform in the country. Knowledge Oman has been committing to make a difference in the country since its launch in 2018. Mr. Kalfan Al-Mahrizi also works for Orido Oman. He has masters in business administration and management. Thank you, sir, for having spared your valuable time to grace us with your august presence this evening. As everyone is eager to sink into the depth of joy, we now warmly and respectfully welcome His Excellency to cut the inaugural ribbon and mark the birth of Green Ivy. We also humbly request Dr. Baby Sam Samuel to unveil the logo, and we cordially invite Mr. Kalfan Al-Mahrizi for the grand opening and to take a tour of our facility, the Green Ivy, followed by which the dignitaries will sign on the wall to express their support for this cause. gentlemen, get ready to witness the poetry of footsteps. Nobody is born a winner. To be a winner, one must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Here we have the winning AV of Journey of Abdullah, the video produced by Mr. Radha Krishna Padoni. Amazing, isn't it? Sometimes real superheroes live in the hearts of small children fighting big battles. So as Mr. Abdullah requested, be a superhero in the hearts of many more children who are still fighting their big battles. And now, for the most awaited event, I invite our distinguished guest, His Excellency Tahir Salim Al Amri, on stage to enlighten the gathering.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أولا أنا جدا سعيد بتواجدي هنا معكم. I'm extremely happy to be here this evening. يعني مجرد ما سمعت قصة عبد الله وتواصلوا معي والدته الأخت حليمة وأيضا جياتري، حبيت إنه يعني أعرف أكثر عنه. As soon as I heard from Gayatri and Abdullah's mother, Miss Halima, I wanted to know more. And then I met him. He's a very special kid, a very, very special kid, with talented. And when I heard the journey, I just wanted to be part to see whatever is he has done. حبيت أشوف إيش هو اللي يعني المرحلة اللي هو وصلها، إيش الإنجازات اللي حققها، وفقط يعني بالمساعدة بس بالمشاركة وبالتعاون، وحقيقة يعني الطاقة الإيجابية اللي موجودة مع الناس، مشاركة الناس، فرحتهم له، يعني هذا شيء وحده شيء جدا مفرح. The positive energy that you see around here is in itself a very big help. I believe every little helps, and that's what has happened in his journey. Everybody helped in one way or the other. His family, his teachers, Gayatri one way or the other, the school, everybody, and you by being here today. الكل منا واحد يحاول يساعد بما يستطيع حتى بتواجده بدعمه، ونتمنى الله سبحانه وتعالى انه يوفقه، وانه هذه هي البداية، وان شاء الله يعني يفتح ما بس محل صغير، يفتح مول كبير ان شاء الله، ويكون ايضا تكبر التجارة. We wish him well. We wish him all the success, him, his friends, his family, everybody. And we hope to see the business grow. That's the important thing. And he has a prosperous life, inshallah. يعني هذا شيء تواجدكم أنا أعتقد أنه شيء كبير، وهذا الدعم الواحد يحس إحساس أنه المجتمع متعاون مع بعض، وهذا هو المطلوب. Just being together, supporting in one way or the other I think is a big thing, and I hope that people continue to do that. I wish you all well, and I'm again very very happy to be here. وشكرا لكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you so much, sir. We are really fortunate to have your guidance and support with us. I now invite Mr. Abdullah to honor His Excellency with a memento. I consider it a great honor to invite Dr. Babyson Samuel to the stage to address the gathering.
Your Excellency, distinguished guests, the star of the evening, Mr. Abdullah, dear friends, good evening. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "The purpose of life is not to be happy. It is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, to have it make some difference, that you have lived and lived well." As adults and as humans, we crave this meaning and purpose in our lives. All of us, including our son children, find our self-worth and impact through the work we do. Therefore, today is a very special milestone for many of us out here. For our star of the day, Abdullah, today is the beginning of a new phase in his life, one where every day henceforth shall be a reflection of his passion and resilience. For his parents, caregivers, mentors, and supporters, today is a day that their dreams, too, are coming alive. It is also a significant day for the Care and Special Education Center. We cannot be more proud as Abdullah is establishing a venture of his own. Last month, the 2019 Special Olympics World Games, held in United Arab Emirates, brought out the stories and victories of people from across the world who came together in Abu Dhabi to compete as participants and to support as parents, siblings, teachers, and mentors, overcoming inner and external obstacles, to be champions in their own right, to carve their path through sheer determination. So Mabruk Abdullah for choosing to be determined, passionate, and to be resilient. May the colors and fragrance that you're going to offer bring more joy to this world and to everyone around you. In our societies, our career industries, and everywhere we are, we look, critically evaluate to see if we fit into the bracket. Unfortunately, the focus is on finding differences that exclude people who do not fit into any given criteria. But this initiative today focuses on celebrating what makes Abdullah unique, amplifying his strengths while overcoming his limitations and challenges. For this, I congratulate his family and Ms. Gayatri Narasimhan, his mentor, who has been for her perseverance, commitment, and dedication to ensure that a dream becomes a reality today evening. May today be also a new beginning for the Sen children and our community at large to come together to bring out the best in every one of us. Once again, congratulations, Abdullah, and wish you all the very best for Green Ivy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the inspiring speech. We now request sir to accept a small token of gratitude from Mr. Abdullah. Thank you, sir. This tremendous achievement of Mr. Abdullah should not be gated within the four walls of this building, but should create an awareness among the general public too. And we are here doing our best to meet the requirement. As a new step in this direction, we have come up with an exclusive website to showcase all the happenings of Green Ivy. With immense pleasure and gratitude, I now call upon Mr. Kalfan Al-Maruzi to launch the website and to address the gathering. So we request you to address the gathering.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Gayatri, and the team for inviting us here tonight. And thank you all honorable guests for showing up here tonight to support this noble cause. We at Knowledge Oman are very pleased to be here tonight to support this initiative that will impact the life of Abdullah positively and many children in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who do not know what is Knowledge Oman is the largest knowledge sharing community platform in the country, consisting of multinational group of people, both locals and expatriates, living in the country with the passion of creating, sharing and exchanging knowledge. The platform was founded by Tariq Hilal Barwani in 2008 to support His Majesty Sultan Qaboos's vision of transforming Oman into a knowledge-based society. The platform is driven by people and for the people. The platform is run entirely by volunteers whom are experts and professionals from the various public and private industry, and it is supported by local and international organizations that believe in the spirit of making a positive difference. Since its inception, Knowledge Oman has always been about giving back to the community. And as part of Knowledge Oman Giving Back program, Knowledge Oman has supported many initiatives such as Al Noor Blind Association, the Elderly House in Rustaq, the Oman Children Library, International Volunteers, and many others. And we are not going to support Abdullah's initiative tonight only, but we are going to work with Gayatri and the team to come up with vocational workshops and sessions across the country that will support and impact the lives of children with special needs. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. We request, sir, to accept a token of gratitude from Mr. Abdullah. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the website of Green Ivy. Perfect. You just have to participate in some exclusive event like that one which is going to happen or which you're going to witness now. Yes, the first auction of Mr. Abdullah's creation, for which I call upon Akshay Narasimhan to further proceed with the auction.
Here. It's a pleasure to conduct an auction in front of all the dignitaries. So now let's see what are the exciting things that are in this basket. We start with the first product. This is the gel candle made of fluorescent and scented candle. We have a box of 3 handcrafted soaps which can be used for hand wash. This is a very beautiful jute bag which is screen printed by Abdullah himself. A pair of embedded soap. It's a gift soap and a stick with a rubber sticker inside. We now have a heart candle. This is again handcrafted by Abdullah. All the products in this basket are exciting products made by Abdullah. So now let's see who is going to get this. There is a base prize and we are going to start the bidding with 10 Omani Riyal. So let's see who is off the block first. Anybody who can quote a better price than this. We are starting with 10 Omani Riyal. Anybody? Yes? Yes, please. I am sorry? 15. Did I hear that right? Very good. So he is off the block first. So anyone else more than 15?
20.
Yes, 20.
20 Omani Riyal. That's amazing. Thank you, sir. Anyone else more than 20 Omani Riyal? 25. 25. Did I hear that right, sir? 25 Omani Riyal. That's amazing. Anyone else more than 25? 30 Riyals. Wow, this is going exciting. Yes. 100. May I hear that once again? 100. 100. So we are here with 30 riyal. Anyone more than 30 riyals? Riyal once.
35. 35.
35. Anyone more than 35 riyal? I can hear someone saying 40. Okay, 35 riyal once. 35 riyal twice. 35 riyal 3 times. Congratulations, sir. This basket is for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause. This is the first golden moment. There are some out-of-sight support who although are not otherwise visible, but they play a major role in the organization of such events. They are our backbone, our pillars of support, our sponsors. We express our wholehearted gratitude to the people who have been the backbone of this initiative. And this is the right time to honor them. We request Mrs. Gayatri Narasimhan to come forward.
Service given by Mr. Tariq Jawad Al Kaburi. He has been the backbone for this project.
Now we call upon the representative from SD Design to come forward to receive a memento from His Excellency and Mr. Khalfan. Representative from SD Design. We request Mr. Binoy to come onto the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mr. Binoy. He's been doing his photography services for free for this function. Now I call upon Mr. Suresh from SAS Events to come onto the stage. Stage, Ms. Amrita. Abel. Mr. Aman. Mr. Sabir. We have Mr. Raman on stage now. We request Mr. Sabir to come on stage. Mr. Amrish.
बिल्कुल that's it. Thank you, sirs, for doing the honors. Thank you so much.
Thankfulness is a natural impulse to express that feeling. Now I invite Mr. Suhaila to deliver the vote of thanks.
They say it needs a village to move the mountains. So it was for the journey of Abdullah as well as this integration. It is my duty and privilege to acknowledge their role and contribution. As I don't want to stand in the way of your weekend, I will make it brief and quick. When we requested His Excellency Tahir Salim Al-Amri, Executive President of Central Bank of Oman, for the integration, he did not hesitate for a moment. Not only that, his interest to help further showed his large heart. Our heartfelt gratitude to Your Excellency for your unstained support and integration today. Everything begins with an idea. What we are seeing today started as a thought in the mind of Dr. Baby Sam Samuel, Chairman Board of Directors, India School. We are highly in-depth and grateful for your contribution and your presence today. Bridge the gap between education and public and private sector is the main objective of Knowledge Oman. When we approached Knowledge Oman team to include needs of children with special needs, they agreed to lend their hand to, and Mr. Khalfan Al-Mahrazi, President of Knowledge Oman, played a big role. Thank you, sir, for your support and encouragement and the website launch. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Mr. Tariq Jawad Al-Khabouri came like an angel for this project. He stood like a rock whenever we were down and spread the awareness of this project. Our deepest appreciation and thanks to you, sir. Our warmest and sincere appreciation to Towel Group, who have pledged support for this initiative. When we had no clue on the formalities of knowing approval, of taking approval from government agencies, Mr. Rakesh came forward and helped us in completing all formalities. We are highly thankful to Mr. Rakesh for all his efforts. Within a very short time, ST Designers team have created a wonderful work which you have witnessed. Thanks to Mr. Rahid and his team for decking out the shop with taste and colorful and excellent ideas of signature on the wall. We would like to extend our gratitude to the team of Pinky Bell, who designed our website in a very pleasant manner, free of cost. We would like to express our sincere thanks to Mr. Binoy and his team, who are capturing this event for memories and of course for Facebook and Instagram. Mr. Binoy is doing it as a service. Our heartfelt gratitude for the coverage. We also express our sincere appreciation for the efforts of Mr. Badouni, sir, who designed the invitation and prepared a wonderful video, The Journey of Abdullah, which you all saw today. Our warmest thanks to Mr. Joby and his team, who set up the stage and provided all logistics again in a very short notice. The awareness and the the spread of the message is very important in this initiative. We are highly thankful to the media people present here and during the media briefing a couple of days ago. Our thanks also to Mr. Suresh from SAAS event who helped us. We are thankful to Swagat Restaurant for the catering service as well. Even though the event is a small one, a dedicated team of volunteers are needed to ensure the event is smooth and takes care of the attenders. We are fortunate to have a dedicated and young volunteers. Our sincere thanks to Amrita, Abil, Sabil, Aman, and Ambrish. To spread the message, we had approached all people who have spread their time, set aside their commitment, and graced this occasion. I am short of words to express our heartfelt gratitude. Warmest thanks to each one of you present here and your support for this cause. Apart from the ones I mentioned, there are many supporters behind the scene. It is quite impossible that we mentioned all of them. Please pardon for any omission and our heartfelt thanks to each one of them. While once again thanking each one of you, we request you to kindly forgive for any inconvenience here as it is a small place. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It is the time to give due recognition to the future leaders of our society. We hope winning becomes a consistent habit for children like Mr. Abdullah as they march forward and make us proud always. Thank you all once again. The refreshments are being served. We request all the guests and the dignitaries to please move on to the refreshment area.